Ahoy, shipmates! It's a bright, sunny, humid. I think it's humid. Let's check the weather. Humidity is 80%. Yeah, we'll call that humid. It does feel quite humid out there. It says it's only 19C or 20C, but I was out and about earlier and it definitely felt a bit warmer than that. I might be inclined to call it muggy. This is P&O Iona in front of us. She's due to depart at 6. What we're here for at the moment, I am due to depart at 4 o'clock. Look at the list here. Sky Princess due to depart at 4. Then we have Disney Drem, because somebody can't type. Let's rectify that mistake straight away, shall we? Let's go back there. And let's see if I can rectify while I'm talking to you. Disney Dream, which I'd imagine it will be quite popular this evening. We don't see Disney Dream very often. Let's see if I could just spell it properly. There we go. I'll just save that so that it'll look correct. I know you all don't like spelling mistakes, and neither do I. Right, let's try that again. Disney Dream. Look at that. So Disney Dream at 5 and Ventura at 5, and then Iona at 6. I'll probably have to knock off before 6. I need to be somewhere else. But in the meantime, we'll get to see Disney Dream, Sky Princess, and Ventura. And let's have a quick look at the map, shall we? So Sky Princess is here, right on the dock head, right down at the front here. In fact, if we look on Itching Cam, we get a really good silhouette. Looking right into the sun, which is rather unfortunate. But there's been a lot of yachts about today. And Sky Princess due to depart at 4, but nothing yet. Keep an eye on that. A quick look at what's going over on Cal. Look at that. Oh, hoy shipmate Cameron, welcome aboard. It's lovely looking weather over the Solent. You can see the sun, the clouds, leaving a dappled configuration. There's been a lot of yachts about, well, they all seem to have scarpered at the moment. But you can see the sort of haziness if you look at those hills in the distance. Visibility is not brilliant. Let's have a look. What is visibility? Visibility is 17.7 nautical miles, so that's not very good. That can go right up to 40, 50 nautical miles. So slightly reduced visibility, but I don't think that'll be a problem for today. There is Iona on cruise cam. Netley Cam, we also get a view here looking up Southampton. Well, there's no yachts about here either. There was lots earlier. Now go back to Itching Cam. There's a few there from the Itchin, from the Southampton Sailing Club on the Itchin River. That's their yachts there on those swing moorings. And that is Sky Princess in the background. I see we have a few shipmates in the chat. Ahoy there, Lynn Cohen. I knew I remember what he's getting. Excuse me a second, shipmates. And my sunglasses on doesn't help reading. Right, that's better. Yeah, ahoy there, Lynn Cohen. Ahoy there, Jill. Ahoy there, Spiderlog. Ahoy there, Carl Davies. And ahoy there, Ellie Murley. What does... Oh, and ahoy there, Just K from Ventura. Better be giving us a wave, Just K. Come along, be somewhere on the port side, quite high up. I wonder if there's any flags. And will you be waving a peculiar flag, which I don't know of, one of the counties of the UK flags, because they seem to be quite popular. Oh, ahoy there, Kay Pace has been a member for 15 months. What excellent shipmate. That's an excellent effort. Many thanks for your efforts as a member. That's very good of you. Someone said so. Just Kay. There we go. There's the confirmation of Kathy Pace's membership. So someone said they're on Ventura. Oh yeah, Just Kay said they're on Ventura. Shipmate Carl Davis has 25 weeks. He goes on Iona. He'll be on Iona. This one here, but we're not here for Iona. Just like we're waiting for Sky Princess there. Quick look on the map. See if there's anything going on. Nothing going on the map. Still a couple of we've got a couple of little supply vessels here. collecting the rubbish from the cruise ships. But Sky Princess is what we're after. Is it too windy? I didn't look at the wind. No, we've got gusts to 20 knots, so there shouldn't be any tug action going on. I can see visibility is a bit reduced. Temperature around 20 knots. Wind is from the west, quite typical. And no precipitation, which makes a change, because it's been quite a wet August. I don't know where you're from, shipmates, but where we are here in the port of Southampton, it's been wet and miserable, frankly. Boy there, Dylan Evans. Just rearranging my desk in my cabin here. It seems to be a bit of right. There we go. Oh, there's shipmate Dave C. from Australia. We are on Queen Anne in January 2025, leaving Southampton 2025. My word, that seems like a date in the future, doesn't it? 2025. In that case, shipmate Dave C. from Australia. Where are you going on Queen Anne? Shipmate Chippers 99 says sounds windy. Oh, is that windy? So if I turn the wind off, because the Princess cruise ships play quite a interesting melody over their horns when they depart. It's the theme from the Love Boat, 1970s television sitcom. And the ships play it very loudly. Lots of residents of Southampton complain about it, saying, "Oh, it's too loud. It's disturbed my afternoon sleep." All that sort of nonsense. But anyway, Itchin Cam does have a microphone. Oh, maybe that's. I mean, yeah. I've turned Itchin Cam off. Sorry, I did have Itchin Cam on. I was listening to it earlier, but it was, as someone's pointed out, it was a bit windy. My apologies for that. I was experimenting. Sometimes you can get away with having the wind from Itchin Cam on, but obviously it's a bit too windy for that today. Rather exposed. I mean, you wouldn't have thought it was too windy, but it is coming from the west. Yes. Around sort of 15 knots. Yeah, a bit too windy. I've tried covering the microphone with various different things, but I guess there's only so much you can do against the wind. I should try again with something else, because it would be good to be able to hear the ship horns. Ahoy there, Matthew Cox. Oh, ahoy there, Vanessa Wells. It says, is that sunshine you can hear? Yeah, it probably was the sunshine. I've turned it off for a bit, though. Shipmate Penfold Gaming says you can't get much wetter than Scotland. Oh, I think he's probably right. It's pretty damn wet up in Scotland. Shipmate Addicted to Disney says, we are on Disney Dream next weekend. Wow, fantastic, shipmate. You know the drill. I guess you're going to give us a decently big wave from Disney Dream. Unfortunately, I won't be live streaming next weekend, but the cameras will be running. Someone will zoom in on you. Shipmate Holiday Pete says he is booked on the Morella Discovery, transiting through the Suez Canal in November. We'll just make sure you don't get blown off course sideways and stick into the bank and block things up. You won't be very popular if that's what you do. But that'll be quite a cruise. No, I'd like to go through the Suez Canal. A bit different to Southampton water. Shipmate Daily Burley says 2025 isn't far away as it feels, though. I guess it's not that far away, really, but it just sounds so futuristic, doesn't it? Quick look at the map. Oh, no, not the map, not the list. Say the departure time for Sky Princess. Well, it's half an hour ago now. It's very tardy. So Sky Princess was due to depart at 4. We've got Disney Dream at 5, and then Ventura at 5, and then Iona at 6. Let's have a little look around Iona, shall we, while waiting? See if there's any flags. If we've got any peculiar county flags of England. Never know. Someone might have put them up. Or we have had some very odd flags of football clubs. I say odd. It's just I don't recognise Burnley FC's football. There we go. Wrong camera. There we go. Have a look. There's a few shipmates out on their balcony. It's quite sunny, and the sun is very strong. It does feel good, even if it's a bit chippy. Let's see if we can see any flags down this way. A bit early for the wavers, I think. They won't be waving until close to departure time, which is around 6. I imagine most of these people will be enjoying a rum-based cocktail. That would be my recommendation. Get yourself up onto the sky bar, which is at the stern of the vessel, and as Iona reverses out, heads down Southampton water, you'll be blessed with the sun coming straight at you, giving you that Mediterranean feeling as you depart the wonderful port of Southampton. Oh, I think I can see a flag. Looks like it's going to be a tricky one to identify because it's not much of it very visible. Oh, that looks like a Union flag. Oh, they've got bunting as well. They've gone the whole hog there, haven't they? Union flag, bunting. It's like there's royals on board. Top job from that ship, mate. Well, hopefully we can see them later. Hopefully they'll be waving. I assume they will be if they've put in so much effort onto their balcony. What have we got down here? Anybody else down here? There's a few people on the balcony. A few people stretching their legs. 4:30 now, so most people would have boarded. They've probably checked into their cabins, picked up their key, now wandering around the ship, trying to work out what's going on. I suppose I should have a quick look back on Sky Princess, make sure she hasn't decided to drift off. No, she's still there. Look, yeah, you can see all the people on the promenade deck here walking around. Looks really quite pleasant, doesn't it? Wish I was there myself. Nothing going on Netley Camp. Everyone. Anything in the Solent? So where is everyone? Where's everyone gone? Must be the end of the day. Oh, there's the red jet coming in there. And there's a red funnel ferry coming in. A bit of ferry activity. I'll quick look back in the chat here, see what's going on. Let's have a look. Shipmate Andrew, actually Spanner Andrew Monument says it's very sunny and warm here in Middlesbrough. Shipmate Dave C. Oh, shipmate Dave C. He's our Australian shipmate. He's going on, I think he's on Queen Anne, he said, in 2025. That's why we were talking about that futuristic date. Shipmate Dave C. is going on a 48-night cruise back to Sydney. Oh, 48 nights. 48 nights, shipmate. Oh, you'll be like one of the crew after 48 nights on board. Shipmate Jan is on Iona next weekend. She can't wait. I think the weather's looking quite good next weekend, shipmate. Should be good for you. Shipmate Michelle Clark says they're joining the Disney Dream on the 30th. Shipmate Disney Girls 13 says, afternoon, Captain. Too windy for me today, so watching online. I think she might mean too windy to be down in Mayflower Park. I didn't think it was that windy, but it is from the west, and it is gusting 15, gust of 20. So yeah, it is a little unpleasant. So I can see why you might be watching it online. This is, of course, the best place to watch the ships departing from the port of Southampton. Is, of course, the Solent Ships YouTube channel. So if you are enjoying this content, please do think about subscribing so that we can bring you more live streams in the future and little films as well when I get around to making them. We just passed a few there. Shipmate Henry Carr says he's on Dream the weekend after them. I'm not sure whom he's referring to. Shipmate Colin Knight says he's on Virtuosa on the 2nd of September. Cannot wait. Shipmate Vanessa Harding will be on Arvia on the 3rd of September. And she notes there's 5 ships in that day. That's true. 2nd of September, I think, is the Saturday, if memory serves me correctly. And the 2nd of September is Bramble's cricket match. Then the Bramble's cricket match take one. Why don't I show you where the Bramble's cricket match take place? So we are here in the port of Southampton, and the cruise ships, all the ships will come down Southampton water, and they go around here and then off this direction. So when I say here, I mean Bramble Bank, which is right here in the middle. There it is. This is an area of very shallow sandbanks in the middle of the Solent. That's why the ships have this little, essentially, area they navigate, a little pathway they navigate around. So this is the navigable channel all around here. And the Bramble Bank dries out on the lowest tide of the year, which will be 1st of September or 2nd of September. And the 2 yacht clubs from Cowes over here will go and play cricket on the Bramble Bank. Oh, there's shipmate Sazzle Meow. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. So that'll be on the 2nd of September. I shall be going down to film that. I would say I would live stream it, but it starts at 6 in the morning, so we'll actually be making our way down Southampton water probably at 4:45 or something. So I should record it, but I'm not sure I'll live stream it. It's a bit too early for that. But it's quite a fun event. Let's have a quick look, see what's going on. So, Sky Princess is still there. That's very annoying, isn't it? Come on, Sky Princess. What are you waiting for? At this rate, Disney Dream will be coming on. Or ships today, shipmates. Let's show you where they are. Show it, make a bit more sense to everyone. So we're waiting for Sky Princess here. She's at the dock head. Then we've got Iona. No, that's not Iona. That's Iona. There we go. We've got Iona here in Ocean Terminal, which we can see from cruise cam here. It's looking lovely and sunny for a change. Then further up into the dock, we have Disney Dream and Ventura. Looks to be like Ventura will steam straight out fairly promptly. Disney Dream will probably reverse out to the middle swing ground. Oh, there, shipmate Santa Mulligan. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Disney Dream will come round to the middle swing ground, swing out, come on out. So she'll probably on screen. Still, she leaves on time, probably about 5:15. And she's very reliable normally. So we are, like I say, 5 o'clock for Disney Dream and Ventura. Not sure what's going on with Sky Princess there. I'll have a quick check on the shipping. See what's going on. Maybe she's been rescheduled. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the radio at the moment. Sky Princess, yeah, still due to depart at 4. No, sure then. Mystery. Let's have a look. What else is going on? So, yeah, so shipmate gets Colin Knight on the MSC Virtuosa on the 2nd. That's the same day as the Bramble's cricket match. I got distracted there, didn't I? Shipmate Vanessa Harding will be on Arvia. That's right. Iona Baker will be on Iona on the 7th of October. To the Canaries, Spain and Portugal. I suppose Iona must make a variation to her trips then. Well, that'll be probably the right time to be going to the Canaries in the beginning of October, I would think. Not quite so hot, but much warmer than the UK. Perfect. Shipmates Kate and Dave. They will also be on the Arvia in 4 weeks' time, the port side, and will be waving. Oh, excellent, shipmates. Yeah, we'll see you if you're on your port side. I'm guessing you've got a balcony cabin. Shipmate Judy Stringer says today they received their boarding passes for Iona in 3 weeks' time. Oh, I bet that's making it feel quite a bit closer. Ah, shipmate Phil Brown. This is our roving correspondent. He is on the Sky Princess and says that should be departing very soon. A quick look. Oh, yes, I can see some smoke out of the funnel now. I think he has the word of the captain's ear. See anything else going on? No, just a puff of smoke out of the funnel. Is there some movement? I think there's some movement there, you know. I'm not entirely sure. I think there might be some movement. I'm going to steer cruise cam down that way because I can't quite see, but you can just about see the front normally of the vessels on that berth. 38, 39 berth. Might be able to see a poker head out. Yeah, there's definitely some movement there. And that's why we got some smoke. Oh, good. So, departing only half an hour. 45 minutes late. 45 minutes late. Outrageous behaviour. If we're lucky, we might see the edge of Sky Princess on our screen here to the right. But we've got a big old Iona in our way. So it seems unlikely. Have to make do with itching cam at the moment. I'll keep an eye on cruise cam, and then also get a fairly decent view from Netley cam as well. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of chop on the water. The wind is making it slightly unpleasant. Yeah, no, she's quite clear of the dock head now, isn't she? Depending on your view, of course. Thank you, shipmate Phil Brown there. With our information hot off the press. Shipmate Pauline Worrell wishes she was on Disney Dream. Yeah, let's have a look on. I think Netley Cam is a little bit windy for Netley Cam. Poor Netley Cam is bouncing around quite a bit. Netley Cam. I'll stick with itching myself. That is quite a late departure. I hope there was nothing medical emergency. That's often seems to be the problem with ships. Ships are late. A medical emergency, but she's on her way, and of course you're probably asking, where is she off to? I need to fill you in with this important information, don't I? Don't know. That's my quick answer to that question. I'm all at sea at the moment. Oops, I've lost my... There we go, I've lost it. Got it back. There's a chap there in his rib. Having a joy nice time. Taking a bit of a shortcut across there, but it is, I think if I remember correctly, it's approaching high tide. Yeah, it is approaching high tide, so he'll be perfectly safe with that manoeuvre. Sky Princess. Obviously part of the Princess Cruise Lines, owned by Carnival ultimately. Maiden voyage is October 2019. It's coming up on 4 years old. 145,000 gross tons. Length of 330 metres. Hey, what's going on here? Come on, cruise cam. Play the game. Cruise cam seems to have paused. Ooh, come on. Oh, that's a shame. I've got quite a good picture of on the cruise cam. No. Last. Oh, I was going to say, quite a good picture because you've got Iona's in a puddle of sun, and then Sky Princess was in a puddle of cloudy shade. No, that's not working. Go back to Netley Cam. I think go back to Whitley Cam, I think. There's a couple of powerboats out there, a couple of leisure craft whizzing around. Try and get cruise cam working again. It seems to be a bit stubborn. It has its moments, cruise cam. So it is up. It is up for replacement because it's becoming erratic in its performance. Yeah, let's just leave it at that, shall we? $330 long, Sky Princess. Beam of 38.4. Capacity for 3,660 passengers. Unfortunately, I don't have any word on passenger numbers, but I suspect they are actually probably pretty good. Most of the cruises coming out of the port recently seem to be quite busy. Trying to get some of these cameras working, but there we go. Let's see if we can get this working. Come on, technology. Don't battle me so, will you? Oh, I think my finger's too hot and sweaty to activate my fingerprint. Oh. Plenty of people up on the top deck, I see there, of the Princess ship. Oh, it's all going wrong. Can't get hold of Netley Cam now. Oh, what's going on? Do like technology. Just occasionally it just doesn't work very well. We've got new waivers up there. There we go, get a view. Oh, there's a lovely little shading up. Yeah, there's a good view there of Sky Princess now rotating, turning round the dock head, heading in backwards. If you want to see what that's all about, quick look on the map. There you go. She's heading round dock head there. She'll swing round, heading more or less directly towards Itchingham. And then she'll head on down Southampton water. Oh, come on, cruise cam. Oh, cruise cam's working now. Oh, well, thank you, cruise cam. You missed the most important bit. It's like a petulant child, cruise cam. Doesn't like to be told what to do. There we go. You can see There's that little sailing boat. Quite a nifty. It looks quite an old sailing boat. I'm not sure what that is. We get a number of historical type sailing boats here in the port of Southampton. I'm not sure I'd want to be playing chicken with Sky Princess though. I know which one will come off the worst. Not often we see cruise ships on the 38, 39 terminal. When they are 38, 39 both, when they are, they do always seem to reverse around the dockhead. And this Itchingham has been an excellent location for that. Let's see if we can get a decent view down the side, shall we? And we get that little sailing boat just nipping in before Sky Princess runs them over. Sky Princess, registered in the port of Hamilton. And there's the red jet going past. It's all happening here today, isn't it? Not much in the way of leisure traffic. But plenty of commercial vessels. What can we see from Netley? See side-on view here. Quite windy. You can see the Princess logo on the bow of the ship there. I always thought that reminded me of... Oops, no, wrong camera. I always thought it reminded me somewhat of an octopus, but apparently not. It's a princess. Guess it makes sense. Sky Princess heading off to... Well, I don't know where she's heading off to. Seem to have failed on the information part there, shipmates. I say 3,660 passengers on board and 1,350 crew. You can see those engines. Steady on board. There's engines firing up there. The wake from the stern. Off on a 14-night cruise. Thank you to excellent spanner Kevin 2, who's just filled me in the information here. Sky Princess, 14 nights. Land of the Midnight Sun cruise via Bergen. Lam, Anderlassens, Trondheim, Honningwagen, Tromsø, Olden, Skjoldvøten, Zeebrugge. Could do with that some midnight sun. We seem to be lacking sun at the moment here in the port of Southampton. A lot of hazy, cloudy days. So obviously visibility is not brilliant. There's Iona waiting for her next. It's what time we got to? 6 minutes to 5. It's quite windy, isn't it? It is quite windy. We have 2 more ships coming up at 5. The Disney Dream and then the Ventura. Oh, that looks like we've got one of the pilot vessels or the ABP Harbour Master in patrol. Yeah, there he is. He's the harbour master. Oh, their shipmate Gillian Lightfoot in a excellent location on the end of Town Quay Pier, waiting for Disney Dream to come past. Good location, shipmate. Pretty close. I think I would preference Mayflower Park, because if you were in Mayflower Park, you would get to see Disney Dream spin around in front of you and then move on out. So you'd get more time to enjoy Disney Dream. But Town Quay, not a bad location. Just remember to pay for that parking. There's one of those cameras-based parking systems. Not always the best. Shipmate Gary Hamilton asks, can someone please tell me, can someone please tell my brain that there's no K in itching cam? Drives me nuts. Yes, I wish someone brings up the galley. So he's talking about kitchen cam, isn't he? Not a bad idea. Kitchen cam. Hoy there, shipmate Gerard Harris says lurking and working. Excellent. That's the way to do it. Just have it on in the background. Shipmate Caleb Ball says think Sky Princess is off to Norway. Yes, she is indeed. Shipmate off on the Midnight Sun cruise. Shipmate Tracy Reese says, not sure if you're on Saturday, September the 2nd, but my workmate Carl on RV would like to wave to him. We'll give details. Well, no problem, Tracy. Let me know. Look at this. All these pleasure craft all at once, all turning up here. So we've got a little power boat. It looks like a Axopar and a yacht in the middle. That's where they've all been. They've all been out and about, hiding. Yes, indeed, shipmate Tracy. Yes, let us know what he wants to do, if he's going to wave and where he'll be, and we'll keep an eye out for him. I should be up early that morning with the Bramble cricket match. That should be in the middle of the Solent at 5:30 in the morning. Way too early, really, isn't it? Hi there, shipmate Jack Redmond from Richmond, Virginia. Hi there, shipmate. Just not far from the I was going to say something naughty there. I was going to say not far from the capital of the government and all that going on in Washington. Or you could say a lot of people, a lot of hot air being gassed out and not a lot of work being done. But someone's got to do it, haven't they? Big screens up on the top there on the Sky Princess. I've always think they should show a bit of ship's TV while there's a party, but I don't seem very keen on it. It must obviously got a good sailaway party. Lovely weather for it. Just waiting for her to pop out from behind Iona. She's heading on down Southampton Water to, like I say earlier, thanks to Kevin Tuver supplying that information, to the, they call it the Land of the Midnight Sun, via Bergen, Blam, Anderlassens, Trondheim, Honningsvåg, Tromsø, Olden, Skjolden, and Zeebrugge. I see we've got quite a few people here walking around the bow of Iona, stretching their legs, getting in some exercise before they hit the buffet. Good stuff. That's the chimneys of Fawley Power Station that you can see in the background there. Shipmate Sazumir is off to the Norwegian fields on the 30th of September on Fred Olsen. Fred Olsen Bolay. First cruise, cannot wait. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy the Fred Olsen shipmate. I visited one of the Fred Olsen ships when they were in port a couple of months ago when I went to a conference, and I can't remember which Fred Olsen ship it was, if I'm honest. I would say that definitely interesting ship to travel on. My takeaways were, I would say the food was excellent, the service was brilliant, and quite cosy and small. The ship may be a little dated, you know, not necessarily the most modern, but I think if you're looking to go away on a cruise with a good quality of service, friendly staff, and a great food offering, I think you can't do too wrong with Fred Olsen. If you are interested in something more adrenaline-based, with some like some of the ships do, with all sorts of rides and activities, that's probably not for you. But I don't know who you've booked with. I hope they've pointed you in the right direction. Shipmate Disney Girl 30 says, can you see the cricket match from any of the cameras? Oh, good question, actually. No. No, you can't. I was thinking you could see it from Cow's Cam, but no, you can't see it from Cow's Cam. It's sort of off to the left, off the edge of the screen, unfortunately. But it's, yeah, you can't see it from any of the cameras. I need to get another camera location just for the Bramble's cricket match. That looks to me to be a yacht without a mast. I don't know what they call those. Oh yeah, motorboats. That's what they call those. Shipmate Jack Reppin says they'll be on Sky Princess in February. Shipmate Paul Goldsworthy's on Arvia tomorrow. Give us a wave, shipmates. And then shipmate Kevin B says, ahoy from New York. Ahoy there, shipmates. Which borough are you in, shipmate? Are you New York State or New York City? Or are you somewhere else? Upstate New York, perhaps? Shipmate Teresa Hodgetts says this time next week she'll be waving from the aft veranda on the Disney Dream. Excellent, shipmate. We do like a good waver. Looking forward to that. I'm struggling here with the lighting conditions. There we go. He's got a good shot of the bow there with the Princess logo. Oh, shipmate, yeah, shipmate Iona Baker. She's off on the 7th to Spain and Portugal. That's right. Remember that. Excellent. I like to see a shipmate on the stern of Disney Dream. Don't get the Disney ships in very often. I think it's probably only going to be like the third time this year. Let's see, Southampton water's fairly calm. The 10th of September is starting at the Round the World Yacht Race, so I should be live streaming from Ocean Village as the yachts make their way out down the River Itchen. They'll be on Itchen Cam as well. On their way out down to Cowes, where the start of the race is 1 o'clock. Oh, shipmate Kevin B is on Long Island, works in Manhattan. It's good to know we have shipmates from all over the world. Oh, shipmate Ellie May is sat in Mayflower Park waiting for Disney Dream to leave. Want to hear those horns in person. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, they are quite good horns. I'm not sure what tune. You'd have to let us know, shipmate, what tune Disney plays. Unfortunately, we can't hear it from here. It's too windy for Itchen Cam to pick it up. Oh, now, missed it. No. I'm all over the place here. I'm out of sequence with my cameras. Go on, let's get this one over here. There we go. We can see the Sky Princess heading down Southampton Water. I'll keep a look on the map because we are now past 5:05. Traditionally, Disney Dream is fairly prompt at departing, but she's still there. Yeah, they do tend to play the Disney Magic that we had in port quite a lot. Always played the same tune, but I believe I'm right, and I'm sure someone will tell me if I'm wrong, that some of the other Disney ships play a variety of tunes. But yes, Mayflower Park, I would say, is probably my top spot for ship spotting. You have a long time to watch the ships as they reverse and spin, especially if they're spinning around as well, even better. They go past really slowly. Plenty of space to park. You don't have to worry about getting a parking ticket, because if you sat in your car, you're fine. There's also an ice cream van there, and there's a little cafe as well. So all of your needs catered for there. Just needs a bar serving rum-based cocktails, and life would be dandy. Shipmate Kyla Ball says her and her shipmate are sailing in 2024, so that's not long now, is it? Shipmate The Adventure of Genie says on Dream. No movement at the moment. Keep us informed, shipmates. I'm looking at the map, but I can't see much going on. Shipmate TY says we'll be waving on Britannia in 2 weeks' time. Keep an eye out for a Seattle Seahawks flag. Oh, Seattle Seahawks. Excellent, shipmate. Are you from Seattle by any chance, TY? Let us know if you are from Seattle. And are you just a Seahawks, or do you also support the Sounders? And the Mariners, of course. But yes, I should look out for a Seattle Seahawks flag. I know exactly what that looks like. Oh, shipmate Ellie Murley. I thought Ellie Murley knew. She knows lots of these things. I know. So Disney Dream. They said talk about what it plays on the horn. Plays does Dream is a wish. Yes, a wish upon a star. An actor's pirate's life for me. Be our guest. I don't know that ship. So obviously it plays a variety. So obviously depends what you get there. Shipmate Moose on the Waves. Moose on the Move, sorry, not Moose on the Waves. Moose on the Move says he's jealous of all these people on Dream. Say hi to Mickey. Shipmate Carol Finnis apologises for checking in late. No problem, shipmate. Glad to have you on board. And shipmate Heather Morris says her friends are on board Ventura for their silver wedding. Shipmate TY says his wife is from Seattle and we follow all Seattle teams. Well, I used to live in Seattle myself, so I'm fairly familiar with the city of Seattle. The Emerald State. The biggest attendance they had at the Seahawks Stadium at the time, when I was there, was for a football game. And football, I mean soccer for you American chaps, but which was a sort of Man United super tour around the US, and that had the biggest attendance out of all of the matches they'd had at the stadium. Oh, shipmate Ellie May says there's a tugboat approaching. I'm surprised if there would be a tugboat. It fits a hearty. There could be a container ship moving later. It's not that windy. Let's have a quick look. There is Fitzahati that she's talking about. That is heading down this way. I'd be surprised if the ship's needed a tugboat. Let's check the weather. I don't think it's gusting quite enough from what I would imagine. It's making the camera wobble slightly then. Shipmate Tina Stockton said that she was going to be travelling on half year in October, but she decided not to leave her 4-month-old puppy. Rebooked for May on Celebrity Apex, even though some people may think she's mad. Well, it's up to you, shipmate. Well, what people think. Celebrity Apex, a very interesting ship as well. I think I went on Celebrity Apex when she was in port. I think it's got top of the ship has grass on board, which is quite interesting. At the very top deck is like some sort of glamping festival with pods and grass, and has a lot of twerks, a lot of quirks, I would say. The Celebrity ship's very interesting. Oh, there's shipmates Penfold, regular to the channel. He's become a member. Many thanks for becoming a member, shipmate. Joined as a leading hand. Oh, Eddie Millie's telling me all about the horns. I don't know how she knows so much about these horns, but she seems to be very well informed about the horns on Disney ships. She's saying that Disney Wish does even more and has harmonising horns. She says she knows more about the ship's horns than I do about the actual Disney. That's certainly, you have a speciality there, shipmate, I would say. Little traffic here as the Sky Princess approaches about halfway down Southampton water, heading towards Cowshots, going past the Fawley refinery. Let's have a quick look. Oh, actually, we were talking about this tug, Sfitzerharty. It's actually getting quite close to Disney Dream, so perhaps, there we go, there's Sfitzerharty tug, really close to Disney Dream there, so perhaps a bit of tuggage is required. Keep an eye on that. How fast is the tug going? Travelling at 4.7 knots. Keep an eye on that. Shipmate Walking Bob says he's on Iona. About to head off to Norway. It's a stunning day now in Southampton. I think you're absolutely right. You picked a wonderful weekend to go away. I would grab yourself a drink from the Sky Bar up on whatever deck that is, 16 or something, right up on the top. And as you go out, you'll have a lovely view. And if you give us a wave from the stern, we'll zoom in on you, see what's going on. A couple of shipmates asked about drones, I think. Did I see that? I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Says, yes, so I did get a new drone. I got a new drone the other day, and I went out, did a bit of filming we had a new ship arrive during the week, the Vista. Gave her a quick drone. Actually was, I was going to say it wasn't very good, but that's not quite right. It was okay. Rather a shame though, because as she came in round the Isle of Wight, the sky was absolutely stunning. There were some really great sunrises coming up. So I've caught that on Netley Cam and Cows Cam. I thought we'd have some great sunrises in port, but it was we just missed it. It's a very narrow window when you've got a really good sunrise. Shipmate Kevin too says that Ventura is underway. Oh yes, let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. So we have Ventura here. Yep, Ventura's, as you see, just moved away. You see that? Just moved away ever so slightly from the dock side there. We've still got Sfitzerharty, the tug there, and then this is Disney Dream. So it looks to me like Ventura is going to go first, and she'll head straight out, and then Disney Dream probably turn around afterwards and head out after that. Oh, a bit late today, aren't they? I wonder what's going on. It's not windy or anything. Shipmate Vanessa Wells says Ventura's underway. Shipmate The Adventures of Jeannie says it's going past our cabin now. I think she's talking about the tug. Shipmate Just K says we're moving. Shipmate Ellie Move says Ventura on the move. So we have eyes on the water here, don't we? All in Mayflower Park. Oh, Shipmate Rab Nesbitt says that there thinks there's a walking area for dogs on the Queen Mary 2. I guess there must be, because I know there's kennels on the Queen Mary 2. You can take a dog on the Queen Mary 2. It's going over on cows. Look at that, it's very quiet, Solent, isn't it? Just the 3 more ships now. That'll be, we're looking at Sky Princess, who's just about to go around Cowshot Spit. We have Iona, who will be departing at 6. And then we have Ventura on the move as we speak. Then we'll have Disney Dream afterwards. Oh, there, shipmate Tivilona. Welcome aboard. May, thanks for subscribing. So we have got Sky Princess has departed rather late, 4:45. Disney Dream not yet departed. Ventura departed about 10 minutes, 15 minutes late. And then Iona at 6 o'clock. I would imagine that Iona will also depart late because I can't see that all these ships are going to get past in time. Ventura is at that end of the port. She'll have to come past Disney Dream. Disney Dream will reverse here to the middle swing round. Spring around here, which is why I'm saying that if you're in Mayflower Park, you'll get an absolutely fantastic view. At the moment, the pontoons are out for the boat show, but there's still more than enough space for the cruise ship to spin around. And like I say, we've got a couple of shipmates on Iona, and they are enjoying the wonderful weather that we're having here in the port of Southampton at the moment. Shipmates The Adventure of Genie says they were late disembarking on Disney Dream this morning as well. Shipmate Disney Girls 13 says, can I say hi to Mum Yvonne? She's loving using the iPad to watch the coverage today. That's, of course, that's a good point. You can use many devices to watch this coverage. Your mobile phone, iPad, or your tablets, your laptops, and even your smart TV. And if you are watching on one of these devices, do remember to subscribe. It does help the channel a lot. So, ahoy there, Yvonne. Glad you're finding a proper use for that iPad. Shipmate Rab Nesbitt is saying that talking about dogs being on Queen Mary 2. Queen Mary 2 has kennels where you can take a dog on board. Apparently there's a dog area where you can walk them. And he says there's even a lamp post for them as well. Well, they think of everything, don't they? Were they Water Cleland? Just about see that ferry in the background. Let's have I'm going to have a quick look at the map. You probably see Ventura. She's still pulling away from the side. I imagine she'll be heading forwards shortly. She'll be on screen in about 10 minutes. I expect Disney Dream will depart very sharply afterwards. And then Iona at 6. Looks a bit wobbly on these cameras, isn't it? There is Iona, lovely blue skies with little fluffy clouds. And here's the weather. Still gusting around 20 knots, a little drafty. Now, if you are down at Mayflower Park, it's a good point actually. If you are down at Mayflower Park, I would suggest you make sure you're got jumpers and things, or you can always sit in your car most of the time. But it does get a little windy. Ahoy there, shipmate Sharon Coxon. Says also, can I say hello to her mother, who is also watching on her iPad. And they will be on Iona in 2 weeks. Well, ahoy, Mrs. Coxon. Glad you are also using the iPad for its correct use. Shipmate Tony Brooks says that he marks the feed and then puts it on his big widescreen TV. Perfect idea, shipmates. I know it can be a little difficult to find the live streams on a smart TV. If you watch it on a device and then go to the smart TV, there's often a section that says something like history or library or something. I don't actually remember what it says. And then you can watch what you've just watched, and that way you can put the live stream up, because it's a little bit difficult to find sometimes. Shipmate Ellie Mae says, yes, bring a coat. I'm cold. Got too used to the Canary Islands heat for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, it can be just a little breezy down in Mayflower Park. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but it will be surprising if you've been in the Canary Islands for 2 weeks. I'd say Cruise Camp is behaving itself at the moment. Just starting to turn around Cowshot Spit. Ventura starting to head forward. Oh, we've also got a... Oh, it looks like we've got a BG Sapphire. That's a small container ship. So it might be a little while for Disney Dream. Sky Princess. Right down now at the Cowshot Spit. There we go. Ahoy there, shipmate La Casa Bartholomew. Many thanks for subscribing. Welcome aboard. We seem to have an ongoing conversation about taking your dog on Queen Mary 2. Shipmate Tina Stockman says $800 to take your dog on Queen Mary 2. Shipmate Walter Cleland also talking about that's what we do. I think they talk about how to watch the live stream on the big screen, because I appreciate it can be a little awkward sometimes. Shipmate Just K, who is on Ventura, says they are on the top under the blue sign. Oh, sorry, on the top of Ventura under the sign blue top, not the blue sign on top. Well, look out for a blue top. I'm not sure how easy it becomes. But wave your arms around, shipmate. That'll make things. Or grab a towel, something like that. Or wave a hanky. Getting quite a good side view now of. Oh, there's that old sailing boat there. Oh, that's a bit wobbly, isn't it? Keeping an eye on Ventura, not on camera just yet. Just passing Disney. There might be a bit of an exchange of horns. Maybe our correspondents in Mayflower Park or on Ventura on Disney will let us know if there's any hornage taking place. Shipmate Gio Castro says, I've sailed out of Southampton a few times, but thinking of my next cruise out of Miami next month on Carnival Celebration. Ah, shipmate, you traitor. How dare you use another port rather than Southampton. Although saying that, I imagine the weather's probably a little bit warmer in Miami, so fair enough. almost losing sight of Sky Princess as she departs on the Midnight Sun cruise to the north of Europe. Various destinations in Scandinavia, such as Bergen, Flam, Andalasenses, Trondheim, Håkonsvern, Tromsø, Olden, Skjolden, and Zeebrugge. Quite a collection. Ventura is rapidly approaching Mayflower Park. Have a couple of shipmates on board. We'll look out for them. Shipmate Carol Finnis says, wish we could hear the horns. I've only got itching cam microphone at the moment, and it's so windy out there you really don't want to hear it. I'll give you a sample of what it sounds like. That's itching cam. I imagine it's just really windy. For some reason, when the wind is from directly from due west, it makes it very windy on the cameras. There is Iona. There's quite a few people out on their balconies. So let's check the map. Go for the map. Here's Ventura. She's just heading past Disney Dream. And then we've got this little container ship here, BG Sapphire, on her way to Dublin, Ireland. So I'd imagine that we will have to wait after the BG Sapphire has passed before the Disney Dream will reverse down here to the middle swing ground, right in front of Mayflower Park for everyone to watch. Blasting a horn and all giving you, well, I'm not quite sure which tune she's going to be giving. It's a mystery, isn't it? Because she plays more than one. It's quite sunny in the port today. This is from the Itchin Cam. We'll see the ships past the dockhead, but see it's a little reflection of the water today. Let's have a quick look down Iona while we're waiting for Ventura to pass by. See if we did see a Union flag earlier, and some bunting as well. Quite the to-do on a certain balcony towards the back. Let's see if we can find that one again. I like to see shipmates with binoculars up at the top there. Maybe some more binoculars in the middle. All sorts of shipmates. Lots of people walking around earlier. I think it's quite a decent day weather-wise. Yep, there's more and more shipmates. So they've got something to look at now. Oh, hello. Is that someone with a flag or a big towel? Let's have a look. Oh, it's a mystery flag. No, I don't like these mystery flags. Okay. What's this one then? So this one is a blue top with a red... Can't really see. It's very small on my screen here. I have to zoom in a bit more. It's a red dragony thing. A blue band at the top. That looks like does that look like a little boat, a little vessel on that one as well? It's a mystery to me, unless it's a Welsh county flag. Perhaps some knowledgeable shipmates in the chat might be able to help us with identifying this new flag. This is becoming an increasingly frustrating occurrence on the channel. People are coming on board with flags that I have absolutely no idea where they're from. But that does show you quite how gusty it is there, really, doesn't it? It's gustier than I'm giving it credit for. Does anyone in the chat? Anyone in the chat have any idea which flag that is? Oh, does the flag have a lion or a dragon? Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Not sure if that was a lion or a dragon. Let's have a little carry on looking, see if we can see anything else before Ventura comes past. No, can't see any more flags down this way. There is Sky Princess just heading behind Cowshot Spit, behind the refinery and such like. And then here on Iona we have the Union flag and all that bunting up. Quite a get out there, isn't it? Okay, has anyone worked out what this flag is? Looks like a rampart lion, says Walter Clennon. Tracy Reese says it's a lion. Oh, Matthew Maynard says Germany Pomnen flag. Oh. Yeah, it's getting quite tricky to identify that one. Let's quick Google of that. I don't know if I've ever seen that flag before. Oh, is it? I can see another flag, or is that the same flag? I think it's the same flag. It's quite windy, isn't it? Quite blowy. Let me have a look. Scottish flag? I'm none the wiser. Just Googling to see if that is there. Ooh, it does look a lot like the German Poland flag, doesn't it? Oh, there's another flag next door. What's this one? I wasn't watching, I was busy Googling. It's something. I don't know if that's the German. No, I don't think it's the German pom flag. No, it's not the German flag because it's different. The red mystery animal, I think, is more of a lion, whereas the German pom flag is more of a dragon. And then what's this other flag coming up? There's another mystery flag. I think she's waving the wrong way. I think anyway. Let's look at less looking at flags, more looking at cruise ships. I think we're going to have Ventura passing by very shortly. Not on there. Not on there. Just right on the. It's coming from the right of our screen. I'll have a look, see if Disney Dream has moved. Oh, yeah, a Disney Dream has moved, actually. Disney Dream. Our BG Sapphire has gone past. And now Disney Dream is on the way out. So we'll see Disney Dream shortly as well. Let's have a look. What's going on with Netley Camp? There we go. There is Ventura. Coming past the dockhead, past the grain silos. In fact, if you look on cruise cam, you can even see that shadow on the water there. That is the shadow of Ventura. Ahoy there, shipmate JC Music. Welcome aboard. Ventura departing from berth 106 on a 10-night Spanish-Portuguese cruise via Santander, Vigo, Lisbon, Porto and St. Peterborough, popping into the Channel Islands for some cheap duty-frees, I'd imagine. Let's see if we can see our shipmate. Our shipmate, Kay, I think it was, said she was up on the top underneath the Ventura sign. And a blue top. I think I can see a blue top. Just imagining it. mouse. My mouse is misbehaving now. I don't know proper technology lately. There we go. Oh, I can see a wave. A very, very lonely, one little-handed wave. I have to say, I think I could do with it. I think you need to put a bit more effort in, shipmate. I can definitely see you waving there. Quite a turnout on the top deck there. Plenty on board. Enjoying a rather wonderful sail away. See quite a few out on their balconies. Off on a 10-night cruise to Spain, Portugal, Santander, Vigo, Lisbon, Porto and St. Petersburg. Ventura's got a very recognisable stern. Actually, it almost leans backwards. And even as she departs, the sun has come out. There we go. It is quite windy. The wind is windy. Do we have any waving going on the stern? I thought someone... No, there was a stern on Disney, not stern of Ventura. I think I'd be placing myself in one of the bars at the top there, on the stern, looking at a sunny port of Southampton as he departs. It's a rather humid day. Going off to warmer climes in the Mediterranean there. Only going to get better weather. Let's hope the Bay of Biscay is not too choppy for you, shipmates. There we go. Just passing by. You can see the difference in scale between Ventura and Iona. Look at that. Quite a difference in scale between the two ships. Do you like the bow on Ventura? Is that little gap? Looks like a walkway where you, when it's really stormy, you could walk around there and not get too wet. Update on flag information, rather embarrassingly, from a local county here in Hampshire, or the UK, sorry, England. Just down the road we have Dorset, is the next county along, and just along that is Devon, and apparently that is the county flag of Devon, which rather lovely features a ship on the top of the flag. Look at that, there's all sorts of activity going on there. Look at those boats, jet skis. Jet skis like to buzz around in the wakes of big ships. They should also be rather careful because there's a bit of a speed limit out there at that area they're just in there. I think that was that yacht we saw earlier, sort of vintage yacht with the strange mast. Must have an engine as well. How do I get a... Is it a Devon flag? No. Dorset, Devon? I'm not sure it was. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the old Devon flag. Ah, there we go. That's why I don't recognise it. The new Devon flag is green. Green background with the white cross and black edging. This is the old Devon flag. Oh, you really are challenging me here, shipmates. I do think it's a little unfair bringing back old historical flags for me to try and identify. Although I do enjoy the challenge. Yeah, so that would explain why I'm not very familiar with that flag. Shipmate TY says the Red Lion flag is the Devon County flag. Excellent, shipmate, you've done it. Someone worked it out. Shipmates Christine Nicholson will be on Ventura in 60 days' time. Shipmate Tim Maynard says the flag thing is nearly as good as bingo was. Yeah, it's getting that way, isn't it? Should be a competition now. How many seconds will it take the captain to identify a flag? I'll put a timer on the screen next time. It is getting increasingly difficult. Quite a bit of pleasure craft activity out there. Looks like all the jet skiers have decided now's the time to be rushing around the water. Maybe they finished working for the day, out for a bit of fun on the water. Shipmate Walter Cledens says he's thinking about doing the same. What's he thinking about doing? I had to do my impression, my personal impression there of a funnel on a cruise ship, or horn on a cruise ship. It's the hay fever this time of year. There's those jet skis. And they're not a lot of wake from a cruise ship. You want something else like the ferry. The red jet or the red funnel ferry make a much better wake. The cruise ships don't make much wake at all. I think we're close to talk about something to do with a flag. Well, let me know, shipmates. Shipmate Hash Still says it's not the Devon County flag. I think we've worked out that it's actually an old Devon County flag, not the new Devon County flag. Oh, Disney Dream's going to the upper swing ground. Oh, she'll be quite late. Oh, it's going to take quite a while. All right, fair enough. It's a bit disappointing. I thought she'd gone to middle swing ground. Might not have gone to the middle swing ground because there is quite a lot of pontoons there at the moment for the boat show. She might not have thought there's enough space there, but also turbulence might upset the pontoons. Shipmate TY says, am I going to sell some Solent Ships flags? I have looked into it. I should look into it again, really, because that would be... I'd easily identify that one, I would hope. Of course, shipmate Ellie asks, is the countdown copyright music copyrighted? Oh, dear. Feel some pressure there. We'll have to see. I'll have to see about that. I could do my own impression of it, couldn't I? Shipmates Rachel Mackenzie says, do Iona do sail away parties? No, they don't. Not when I was on board, anyway. Oh, shipmate John Eve says there's a fair few visitors at Town Quay Marina today. Could it be a rally? Oh, it could be, shipmate. I didn't know. It wasn't in port today. I didn't notice. Shipmate JE says the azipods don't produce as much wake going through the water because they pull forward rather than the propellers which push forward. That's a good point, shipmate, yeah. But clearly red funnels, they don't even have propellers. They have the strange Vorsen, what should we call it, drives? Vorsen, I can't remember the names of the drives, but they're a very odd drive system of blades going down that spin round. Very peculiar. Shipmate Tony Brooks says he's looking to retire next year and for a 15-day cruise. Any ideas? Cheers. Well, I'll tell you what, shipmate, I would recommend that you give our shipmate on the channel here, Paul at Love Cruise. Contact him. He's local. He specialises in cruises from the port of Southampton. He'll identify your needs and find the best fit for you. It's particularly good for people who are first-time cruising. So give Paul at Love Cruise an email or a call, and he'll be able to point you in the right direction. Shipmate Jack Dino says, I can see Disney Dream from my house at 106. Oh, gosh, you've got a good view from your house, shipmate. If you can see 106, but you must be up in sort of the Fremantle area of town. Disney Dream currently turning in the upper swing ground. There we go, she's here, spinning a little way, and our shipmate, who, I can't remember his name now, Jack Dino, says he can see it from his home. He must live somewhere, I would think, in Fremantle, if he's got a view of Disney Dream. So Disney Dreams in the upper swing ground. Swinging around, probably on screen, about 20 minutes time or so. Very convenient. Why is she so late? Disney Dream will be off on a 7-night Norwegian fjord cruise to Rotterdam, Schulden, Jordfjorden and Stavanger. Iona also is on a Norwegian fjord cruise to Stavanger, Olden, Hillesfjord, Granger and Haugesund. I don't know what the weather's like in the fjords, whether it's any better or not. Shipmate Jim Bob says, guessing no one sees my question. I don't often see, I look back in and out the chat, so oh, I see your question there. What's the best cruise company to cruise on? It's a bit of an open-ended question there, shipmate. if you were going to go probably the Seven Seas is the best. Well, it's certainly very expensive. It depends on what your definition of best is, I suppose. Seven Seas are certainly sort of 7-star luxury cruises. Whether or not they're any good or not, I don't know. I've not been on one. Way beyond my budget. Shipmate Luke S says they're taking my 2 parents on Disney Dream next weekend. Have I been on Disney Dream? No, I have not been on Disney Dream. No, I've not been on a Disney ship, so I understand that they are very good. Cater for all sorts. And the quality of the entertainment is very good. Just having a quick look over here on Disney Dream. She's now... Oh, she's not. I would say she's pointing the right way, but that would be optimistic of me to say that. She's pointing towards Marchwood Yacht Club or Marchwood Wharf. Correcting herself up. She'll be on the screen shortly. Let's go back to Itchy Cab, shall we? There we go. I reckon we'll be seeing Disney Dream in about 15-20 minutes, shipmates. Shipmate Tony Brooks says, Captain, are you able to speak? Can't quite see that word because underneath the heart there for some reason. There we go. Speak on posts from people who have had diary cruises. Well, I am indeed. I haven't heard of anyone having a diary cruise. A couple of people have said about the weather was being bad, but I'm open to all impressions. I mean, obviously, not everything runs completely to plan, especially not when you have 5 or 6,000 passengers on board. There's often something can be rather awry somewhere. Shipmate Emma Stainer is off on Disney Dream next weekend with 2 friends. And we'll be on the first cruise. Looking forward to it. Well, I think you've chosen a good cruise ship, mate, for your first cruise. Our shipmate Jim Bob was asking about cruise. He specified more. He wants a family type cruise. Just be lazy. Rap Nisbet volunteered Royal Caribbean. Yeah, I'd say it was a fair fit. Yeah, I know our cruise expert Paul from Love Cruises. He's also, if you're cruising, especially if you're cruising to the port of Southampton, he'll certainly put you in touch with the right ship. I know he enjoys Royal Caribbean a lot, and I think he says it for exactly the same reason. He likes being lazy. Makes sense. Ventura, just reaching the Fawley refinery. You can see it's quite hazy out there, very difficult to see the Isle of Wight. The visibility is falling now. It's down to 16, 17 nautical miles. They've only fallen a little bit. Humidity's on the rise, still around 20°C, but very pleasant. So you can see fairly blue skies over Iona. Disney Dreams now completed her spin, heading down towards us, down at the ocean terminal. Yeah, not a lot of traffic out there today in the powerboat fashion, but fair number of sailboats. Looks good weather for sailboats. Yep, Disney Dreams slowly moving down towards us. Shipmates, the Pack Andrews says, friend is on Ventura, but they didn't make it because they left a bag of medication in the taxi. But he turned around. Well, that's a spot of luck, isn't it, shipmates? Very conscientious of the taxi driver to spot that. Well, that'd really ruin your holiday, wouldn't it? Shipmate Vadir Inhaler is looking forward to the Disney Dream passing Netley. Now, shipmate Julie Stringer says first time she saw Iona, she was having fish and chips at the car park in Selsey. She was heading out to Norway. Well, that's the best place to have fish and chips, I think, right by the beach. Disney Dream. Still heading towards the cameras. Getting closer, though. Just passing Mayflower Park. So we've got a couple of shipmates down Mayflower Park. They'll be getting ready. I don't know if they've heard the horn. Have you heard the horns yet, shipmates? Shipmate Jack Dino says, Dream on her way. Did we hear the horns? I don't know if anyone said that. I wasn't really paying attention. Busy watching Ventura. And then you can see BG Sapphire there on the right hand side of the screen. Iona here is ready in port to depart at 6. And then we'll be seeing Disney Dream, I would imagine, about sort of 10-15 minutes. Fortunately, I'm going to have to leave, shipmates, so I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to end this broadcast. But don't worry, we will still follow the ships. I can't continue the broadcast. So it's been. If you have enjoyed this one, shipmate, the ships will be on the other cameras. You might just have to flick around a bit, unfortunately. If you have enjoyed this broadcast, do think about subscribing. If you have already, many thanks. Thanks to all my PayPal donors and my Patreons, and of course, thanks to the Blue Spanner crew who answer all these questions. Make sure the ship is running smoothly, and basically help me out when I don't know what's going on, which is more frequently than I'd care to admit. I'd say Dream will be on our screens shortly. Not sure when the next broadcast will be. There we go. That's Dream. We go for the side. Not sure when the next broadcast will be. I'll have to look at the timetable. Lots going on this time of year. Boat shows coming up in September, Bramble's cricket match, lots and lots of things. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates, but like I say, the cameras will continue to follow the ships. I'm just going to have to bring this broadcast to a close. So, till next time, shipmates.